Welcome back to my throne, everyone. It's Dark Prince Leo back with another video. Now today, I'm sure pretty much all you have heard, especially if you're a fan of anime and a fan of Mobile Suit Gundam, and especially with this one, it's Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. The 30th anniversary just came out. This is probably my most favorite anime of all time. So I got my little Mobile Suit models here to show you guys how much I love it. And of course, you got Wing Zero here. Got his energy shield, his beam saber, and he's got his beam rifle that can split into two. And of course, combined into one, it creates a very powerful weapon. If you've seen the last episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, blast an entire station off with ease. And he's piloted by the very brave and the very fearless Hiro Yue. And I gotta say, out of all of them, it's probably my most favorite. Love that courageous attitude that he has. It's like something that can rub off on people who's scared in life, and that's why he's my favorite. He gives me courage. Now the next one, this is Death Scythe. Now if you guys seen some of my other videos, that I did build him. So he's got his shield that's also like very deadly. In the anime, the shield spins while crushing his enemy, and that's why the got that little green spear right there. And then of course his main weapon, Energy Scythe. So of course this is Death Scythe, also known as the God of Death. Or you could say that it was piloted by the person who calls himself the God of Death. The very cool and the very rebellious, well, Duo Maxwell. Now if you've seen this guy, he might become your favorite because, well, he's always a guy who always smiles through everything, but you know, when he gets in Death Sights and pilots it, he's a force to be reckoned with. So I definitely don't recommend fighting him in dark places. That's where he'll have the advantage. Now the next one, we got Heavy Arms here. Now the reason why it's called Heavy Arms, well, if you guys probably know, in the anime this thing would be as heavy, more heavy than like maybe 2 buildings probably. I don't know. I mean, what do I know? But the reason it's called Heavy Arms is because, well, Gatling gun, but not only that, these open up, the chest opens up, and not only that, the little side pockets open up, exposing a whole bunch of missiles and Gatling guns. Basically, he's like a one-man army. Because he'll be able to keep firing and firing and firing and just wipe you all out in seconds, and you wouldn't even know it. Doesn't matter how many you have with you, until he runs out of bullets. You better hope he does, because otherwise then you're pretty much left defenseless. But even if he does run out of bullets, he's got this nice little handy blade that'll come at you in close quarters. He may be trained in long range, but he's trained in close range too. And he's piloted by the very, how would you say, very quiet, I guess you could say, very resilient Troll Bartley. So, and he's quite the performer too. I mean, if you've seen the anime, he's like fearless in his performances. But not only that, it looks like the ringleader's daughter, well, might be smitten with him, or is. So, alright, now the next one, you've also seen him in some of my videos too, is Sandrock. Alright, now he is very, well, reason why he's called Sandrock is because, well, he mostly started in the desert, and his main weapons, these curved swords right here, I forgot what they're called, it keeps slipping my mind. So basically they can slice you in half. Well, not fully slice you, but if they were the red hot versions, which I have, then it could easily slice through your guys' suits like butter. But if you combine it with this shield, if you look closely, it kind of looks like a sand snake. So basically, combine these along with this, he'll shoot it at you and then just crush you from the inside out, and then just, well, kaboom. And he is piloted by the very gentle and very merciful Catra Rababa winner. Now Catra, he's, like I said, he's a very gentle pilot, and he knows what it shows to me, mercy. So if you've seen the anime, you probably like him very much, especially to all the ladies around them. So they probably think of him as a dreamboat. But when he's in this pilot, he shows a very strong, determined leadership. He especially shows that in front of his people. Even if you go one-on-one with him, like against, well, actually, even if you bring a backup of 20 men with you in mobile suits or in infantry suits, it doesn't matter because he'll have a battalion of his own men standing behind him. So it's probably not a good idea to go in the desert because he'll be waiting for you. Alright, now for this guy, for this mobile suit, you've probably seen him. He was probably my last one I built in one of my videos, like I said. It's Shenlong. Now, he's a very unique design. It almost looks like Wing Zero, but technically it's built differently. He's got his energy spear right here, or a glaive, you can call it. Not only that, he also has a shield for protection, so like he can defend on this arm, then wield the glaive in the other. But just in case, he doesn't have any kind of guns on him. But what he does have, just in case it's long range, he has this dragon arm. It does look like a dragon. Basically, with those fangs, the arm can extend. Well, I have the other piece waiting, actually, right here. So basically, the arm extends. Basically, now say if this was like a Leo right here, basically grab the arm and then just crushes it, and then pretty much you could say bye bye soldier, you're not well, you know. So, and he's piloted by the how would you say, I would say like a very balanced and a very I don't know. Well, I'm not so sure how to describe him. He's very complicated. Okay, so very complicated and balanced pilot, Wu Fang. And of course, not only that, but he's also a skilled martial artist too. Because there would be no kind of sword to be matched for him. In one episode, if you watch it, he doesn't kill women and he doesn't kill bleeding hearts. So basically, he has some honor. I guess he prefers to fight warriors, I guess. But you would have to watch the anime to understand. It's very hard for me to try and explain it over here. But I'm sure there's better people who could probably explain it better than me. But you know, I just love this anime so much. It's just, I watched every single episode and everything. And, well, like I said, and after hearing about the 30th anniversary, and not only that, but I think it's also said it was going to bring Endless Waltz on there. So, I'm looking forward to that too. I'm very excited, and I hope all you who are fans of this anime and even the entire Mobile Suit Gundam franchise, sorry. But I hope you guys are getting ready and for that when it gets released, because like I said, I'm excited for it to be released. Watch that anime again. It's just gonna be really good. I gotta make sure I have some free time for that. So, but with that, that's gonna be the end of my video. And like I said, if you like this video, and especially if you like the anime Mobile Suit Gundam Wing and Endless Waltz, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, and make sure to check out some of the other videos I did. And I hope all you guys will still support me and towards my goal of, well, getting 100 subscribers first before anything else. So, with that, I hope you guys have a good day.